Hello and welcome to the first of its kind devlog for my upcoming game called Roguesphere, where you basically eat enemies around a tiny planet. It's already 24 devlogs deep into development, and it's actually a rework of a published game that I have out there, which I will delete sometime soon. My method of vlogging and creating short videos about my games is clearly not working, so I took time off from it and reflected about how I could do better just in time for the holidays. By taking my time with devlogs, I'm hoping to better inspire others to go after their dreams or to work on their own games, and to also better showcase other activities in my life that I balance with game development, and also to connect with people and create some excitement about the projects I work on. With that said, please allow me to indulge you about my situation and take the opportunity to introduce myself. Hi, my name is Renz, and I've buried myself in school loans earning a software engineering degree, and I'm on the journey of breaking free. I've been fortunate to have had experience working for a startup, but that opportunity ended. So now I'm struggling to find a job, and that's not really helping me with my goals. Unfortunately, I also have a passion for game development, which means that I'm kind of screwed because the games industry isn't really the easiest industry to get into, especially if I want to make money. This isn't a sob story though. I know that I'm lining things up for my life and I'm just kind of waiting. Now, let me get you caught up with my game. It's coming real soon at the end of February this year, and you can actually pre-register for it. Here's the basic idea in 5 bullet points. Survive in planets where there are enemies that will hunt you down and shoot you, but your only way of fighting back is by shattering their bodies, meaning shoving them into walls or into each other. You upgrade your character by collecting coins around the planet or earning coins by chaining kills. You select how hard the game gets each time you successfully survive a planet. You beat the game by surviving all 12 planets that the game gives you in one go. You earn game experience when you either die or beat the game, which you can then use to unlock new planets, characters, and other things. That's a lot to take in about the game, and I'm currently working on simplifying that. I'm using the Unity engine to make this, and for this devlog, I'll be working on the difficulty pacing of the game over the holidays. Specifically, the game has 24 planets, and I want half of them to have more obstacles than the rest. So the plan is to first manually add in more obstacles for 12 hand-picked planets. This way I can implement a system that only picks from the pool of planets with more obstacles in the early stages of the game. Naturally, this should make it easier to survive because there will be more walls for you to hide in or cover yourself from getting shot. I'll catch up with you once I've made some progress and after celebrating the holidays. Hello again and Happy New Year. With all the celebrations going on this season and me adjusting to this new back and forth workflow of devlogging and then working on the game, it took me an extra day than I expected to actually finish redesigning the planets. Here's a few examples of the planets I've populated with more obstacles. Using these types of planets for the early stages of the game and then using the ones with less obstacles later on should help with the difficulty pacing of the game. It's a nice complement to the adaptive difficulty system I've implemented in the game. A system that automatically adjusts parameters that affects the difficulty of a planet based on how much health you leave every planet with. It adjusts parameters such as how much each upgrade costs you, how much enemies will show up, and how long you will need to survive for, which also means how much enemies you will need to kill to progress. And this system had a good enough balance in the early access version where you only had to survive 10 planets to beat the game, but now I'm increasing that to 12 planets. The first 6 planets will have more obstacles and the last 6 will have less obstacles. It's a bit difficult to show you the system working, but that's okay because it's actually one of those things that players shouldn't really know anyway. I guess just know that when the game all of a sudden feels like it's a little bit easier, it's because you're actually getting better. It's still going to be a pretty difficult game no matter what. So that pretty much wraps it up for this devlog. I'm glad to have finally properly introduced Roguesphere. Look out for more videos like this in the future as I finish up the game for the end of February. If you're feeling generous, consider supporting my work over on my blog, in which I give thanks to you by giving you an early access version of the game, putting your name in the credits, and more. Regardless, I'm thankful for your time watching this devlog. Also, I want to give a huge thank you to the generous people who are supporting me and my work this month. Laura Milligan, Andrew Abrook, and my sister Armaine, and my brother Fritz. Again, thank you so much for watching. If you have any feedback or thoughts about where you want this to go, I would love to hear from you in the comments. See you in the next one.